So I've been thinking a lot about how season 3 of The Flash can end and how it actually how they could get rid of these
characters and bring in new characters and whatnot and retcon a few things. And I've been thinking, and I think a really cool thing that will happen or should happen is Barry goes back in time and saves saves Harrison Wells, the original Harrison Wells. I just think that would be absolutely crazy. I think a lot of people would love to see that. This is just an idea of mine that I wish will happen. And it also is somewhat of a theory that could happen. You never know, right? You never know what could happen. But I do think that Barry will go back in time. And just to elaborate what I mean, I do think that Barry will go back in time in the season finale. So before we actually get into the rest of the theory, please, please, please give this a like. If we can reach about 50 likes, that would be absolutely amazing. You guys are already involved in this. Hopefully you guys are still here. Let's get into it. So I think that Barry is going to be going back in time and stopping his Flashpoint self from going back in time and making Flashpoint in the first place. So that will stop him from creating this entire new timeline that has Savitar, that has, of course, Wally West, but of course the new universe is going to have Wally West. So like Jay Garrick said, once you break time, you're not going to be able to replace time and fix time the exact same way it was. So I do believe that Barry Allen is going to go back in time, stop his Flashpoint self from going back in time and creating Flashpoint and doing all this crazy things, kind of like what we saw in the comics, and creating a brand new universe that is so similar that you could barely even tell what it is. And I know it's very similar to the one like last season, but I think they're going to show the universe that they have in store for, of course, season 4 before the season ends. So for example, I think that by him stopping himself from going back in time in Flashpoint, he will somehow save the original Dr. Wells. We've seen all of the Dr. Wells. We've seen every single Dr. Wells. We've seen a silly one, the one that's not that smart, right? The silly, not smart one. We got the serious douchebag one. We got the evil one. Well, we haven't gotten the original one. We haven't gotten the OG Harrison Wells that we saw in season 1. We just have never seen him, from the flashbacks and whatnot. And I think that would be one of the coolest things to see, is bringing back the OG Harrison Wells. I personally think that would be amazing. I really do also think that Barry will go back in time and change a lot of things. I think a lot of people's costumes are going to change. Hopefully, in some way, they could switch up Arrow as well, maybe Legends of Tomorrow. Hopefully, they could change up a lot of these TV shows that haven't been doing so well, in my personal opinion, that have really been slacking, and make it better. Again, and I also said this for season 2 of The Flash, I hope, and I really do hope, that in some way they integrate Superman and Supergirl into this universe. Like have Flash go back in time and, we could say this. Kara, I think that's how you say her name, Kara, is in this universe, but she just never landed on Earth. Neither did Kal-El. They landed somewhere else and they died or something, Maybe Barry goes back in time and stops his Flashpoint stuff from ever going back in time. Then get this, Kara and Superman land on Earth, and boom, there you go. Makes most sense, right? I think that would be so cool. And then, the Avengers are the same, everything's the same, but now they're in the world with the Flash and Arrow and Legends, and I don't know why they haven't done it yet. It's just a really bad misstep that they've done. And she's on CW now, so it makes the most sense. This is my prediction. This is my speculation, and I really hope that some of this does come true. Again, it would crush my heart if they don't do at least one of these things. And I really hope that they do this sometime in the future, where they integrate the universes, where they bring back some old characters that we want back, maybe even Eddie. Who knows? So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoy, go ahead and click the like button. Let's try to get the 50 likes if we can. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and don't forget to comment your thoughts about this theory, of course, in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.